But it was just...
Was this also close in time to when I had gotten lost at the county fair?
Yeah, I think your brother had just gotten lost the year before, and a cop car pulled him up and said, "Is this your kid?"
Yeah.
And I was scared to death because you would just run off. I couldn't catch you, Trav. You were so fast.
Mom, you
Plus,
told me if you get lost, go right here. You would always tell me right before we got into. So in my mind, I'm like, I can run off. And
you were somewhere in between 1 and 2. You started walking at 8 months, and you were just a terror. 8 months, you were little. We couldn't find you. You would dip in and out of cars, and I'm like, I can't have you dying. So yeah, that's what we did. It was a short 6-month period until you understood how dangerous it was. So.
What kind of leash was it?
It was a harness. It wasn't a leash. We didn't have a leash around your neck.
It wasn't the same one that Belle had. That the harder she pulled, the more choked her or something.
Like the choke harness. It was a harness over his shoulders and around his chest.
I could just see me just cotton candy in my hand, just blue mouth, and just getting choked. Just
no, it's just like. It was a short 6-month period and it was only when there were a lot of traffic we were going to somewhere or whatever. I couldn't carry you. You were just too heavy. Sorry. You're a big kid.
I didn't want to be carried. I was ready to rock and roll. Jason, was Jason ever on a leash? Did I ever think I need to put Jason on a leash?
No, he stayed close.
I got lost.
Yeah, but that was only one time. Well, you did get lost. It was because this was when he.
They didn't tell me where to come back. At least they told you where to come back. They're just.
This was.
I guess he's gone.
Was that at the Ohio State Fair?
It was either county fair or state fair. I forget which one.
Well, remember, you also got lost on the turnpike on our way to Chicago.
Well, I didn't get lost. I was in the place that you left. You guys left me. There's a difference of that one.
I made the mistake of giving both of you because you would whine about quarters. There wasn't, there were video games or weren't video games that you could have in the car yet. So I would give you a stack of $10 worth of quarters, and I said, when the quarters are gone, that's it. You can't play anymore.
It's over. Well. Yeah.
So he had a stack of coins. I had to go to the bathroom. I got out of the car. We were in the minivan. There were, both Jason and Ed were asleep in the car. You were in the back or something like that with a sleeping bag over your head. I got out, went to the bathroom, came back in. I saw all the bags there and everything, and I thought I saw all 3 heads. And sure enough, I drove off, and you immediately stood straight up, and you're like, Jason, we left the bag at the...
Home Alone style.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a prick move. I definitely could have told you before you hit the ramp onto the freeway.
Yeah.
I waited until you got on the freeway, and I was just like, wait, where's Jason? Did you forget about? You must really hate him.
So you know how it goes. You have to go 20 miles that way on a turnpike and come back 20 miles.
Flip a Yui,
So I'm on the other side of the turnpike yelling, "Do you have him?"
Because Dad got out and ran back.
He did. Yeah. He ran 2 miles back to.
He was playing Frogger. There's no way he ran 2 miles.
It was not 2 miles.
Yeah.
The first time the story was told, it was half a mile. Then it went to a mile. Now it's migrated up to 2. We got to stop the blasphemy. There's no way Dad ran 2 miles.
Dad ran back to Ohio just to go get
He was grabbing his chest, and I thought he was going to have a heart attack. I'm like, "Are you okay?"
Well, Jason has always been known to get lost. He's just
true.
He's the worst at it. His him in directions just not. Do you know how old Jason was when he got lost 2 blocks from home?
Yeah, you had to be in 1st grade because both of you were going to Fairfax at the time. So he must have been in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
So
too old for that.
3rd grade, and I used to drive you every day because I wanted to make
8-year-old.
I wanted to make sure you got there. You would walk home, but I made sure I drove you there because the school was close enough to walk.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to make sure you weren't lollygagging and not going to get to school. And so I got tired of it. He wasn't ready, and I said, "That's it. I'm tired of waiting on you. We're going to be late." So I took off. I was going to turn around and come back and get him, but he ran across the street to a neighbor and got a ride, and I get a call from the principal, Mrs. McBee, and she's like, your son is here and the neighbor drove him. I'm like, I was going to go get him.
I don't even remember this one. I was thinking of a different one. Apparently, I've been multiple times.
No, this is your thing. This is what you do. You just get lost.
Yeah, but he doesn't run abandoningly into cars in the street. I didn't have to put a harness on him. I did on you. You showed no fear whatsoever of anything. So, but don't put a harness on Ellie.
Yeah.
Let her flank. If she wants to flank, she can.
Let her get out there.
She will definitely be the runner.
Well, Mommy, we last had you on the show before the Super Bowl, where you said definitively that Jason was your favorite.
You said it.
Understandable. Understood. Has that changed at all this season?
Not yet.
Oh my God!
The burn.
Such a perfect answer. Burn. I don't think it could have been any better.
I love you both just the same.
Well, thank you for coming on, Mommy. We love you, as always.
Love
I'm sure
too.
the 92%ers enjoyed a
Love
little
you
bit
both.
of this. So.
Thanks, Mom. Love
it was a great Christmas. It was fun this year. So
yeah, let's give it up for Mama Kelce in 2023. Yeah. Give it up for Mama Kelce in 2023, everybody. Jason, clap your hands. Jason, clap your hands. There you go.
Good to see you.
Nice.
Thank you. Thanks for the
Love
accelerator.
Good luck going to sleep.
Don't drink any more of that, Mommy. You're going to stay.
I promise.
We'll be right back with our Kelce Family Spectacular, but first we want to shout out our sponsor, and that's Uncrustables, the best part of the sandwich.
Ooh, Uncrustables. They are round. They are crimped sandwiches made with soft, pillowy bread filled with peanut butter and grape or strawberry jelly. And I'll tell you what, I love eating some Uncrustables. I had about 4 on game day. Jason, does Kylie bring out Uncrustables for the girls during Eagles games?
I don't know if she takes them. Well, if they're at the house, definitely, probably.
Nice.
Uncrustables are the perfect, no mess, no prep snack from the freezer to the locker room, to the car, on the way to work, to right in your family room watching Eagles and Chiefs games on Sunday.
Plus, if you didn't already know 92%ers, there are some other fun Uncrustable flavors. I did not know that.
Found that out.
They've got chocolate-flavored hazelnut spread sandwiches, as well as peanut butter and honey spread sandwiches, too.
Yeah. Uncrustables are the perfect addition to your game day routine. And if you're wondering where you can get your hands on some Uncrustables, look no further than the freezer aisle at your local grocery store.
Miss 'em.
All right, 92%ers, we'll be right back with our Kelce Family year-end holiday spectacular. But right now, we got to shout out our next partner, State Farm. State Farm helps you score an affordable price when you bundle home and auto insurance with the Personal Price Plan.
That's right. The Personal Price Plan lets you call the plays. So you can choose the home and auto insurance coverage that fits your needs at a price that only you can afford.
How about that? And bundling home and auto? That's a pro move. Just another way to save with the State Farm Personal Price Plan.
All right, now 92%ers, go ahead and talk to a State Farm agent today and learn how you can bundle and save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts, and savings and eligibility vary by state. Alrighty, and now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to bring on the next member of the Kelce family for his Kelce Family year-end holiday spectacular appearance. A man with many nicknames, including Diapers. And Willy Wonka. He is the person responsible for teaching us everything we know, but most importantly, how to fight the Kelce way. Please welcome back to the show, Papa Kelce!
Hello, Big Ed!
Hey!
Rocking his Cleveland Heights football polo from 2003 Booster Club champion right here. I just remember trying to sell all those cards and all that mulch for Cleveland Heights.
Well, mulch was for the cross.
Yeah. What was football? Football was Giorgio's Fresh Ovens.
No, yeah, we got the discount.
Giorgio's was definitely one of the people on this card. Subway was on that card. There was a whole bunch of Cleveland Heights businesses or businesses around the area that were willing to team up with the Cleveland Heights football boosters and get some money back to the high school. And Big Ed, did you go into Subway and ask them if they wanted? Like, how did that all come about?
I didn't have anything to do with the cards. What I did was I developed. I didn't develop, but I made a program for every home game.
Yeah, I remember those.
Okay.
That had sponsors on the back of the program.
And I sold advertising in the program to to Donato's, to Giorgio's,
Donato's.
went to Zagara's. I went to anybody where we get a little bit of cash, but I get a bundle in trade. So I would get like maybe I get $200 from Donato's, but they give me $500 in credit. That was all so we could feed you guys every week.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's how we funded.
Did you ever manipulate the
meals.
system?
Pardon?
Did we ever benefit personally from that $500
Did the Kelce
credit?
household?
No. Dave, I would give all the money to Dave Van Leer and let him handle that.
Hey.
Nice. Yeah. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and get to how I ruined Christmas for you, big guy. Go ahead, Jason.
Alrighty. How was Christmas week, first of all, in Kansas City? I haven't really spoken to you that much since then, but how was Christmas this year for you, Pop?
It was very nice. I got a couple Super Bowl trophies.
There we go, baby. There we go. Yeah, right to the presents.
There we go.
I decided that it would have been very shitty little brother of me to get the Vince Lombardi of last year's Super Bowl.
You got both.
So-
You didn't get the other one?
You got the Minnesota and the Miami one. So I have the first one for both of you guys. That's all I need.
Well, that's two more than I have. I still don't have a Lombardi trophy.
Yeah, good point.
I never ended up getting the specialty ones made. Where do you go to have those made?
I know.
Do we
a
even
guy.
want to say it on this? You just know a
I
guy?
know a guy.
Perfect. I
Yeah,
got
just
you.
know a guy. They're authentic though. They're real deal. So big. Pops is
Tiffany?
gonna have them
Like,
at the house.
like Tiffany, real deal?
Oh yeah, you know it, baby.
Okay.
You know it. We mentioned in your intro, Dad, that one of your nicknames was Willy Wonka,
Yeah.
and that was
I don't remember that one at all.
that
well, that
one-
was amongst all the kids. That was amongst me and
There was
Jason. and all
one
the
kid
friends.
who, Nolan Plunkett made a joke. We were playing football at Roxborough Elementary, I think. And he made some type of joke because you had just taken the job at C's Candy Store or something like that.
Okay.
And we had a bunch of candy around for the practice or whatnot. First of all, I guess how did that come to happen around the holidays? How did you did you apply to C's right away?
What happened was,
You're like, I love this peanut brittle, and I'm going straight to C's.
Okay, I had never heard of C's. I was
Yep.
looking for some sort of part-time work because with what I was doing at the time, between Thanksgiving and about the second week in January is a dead zone.
Yeah.
All you do, you show up, bottles of whiskey. I would show up with honey baked ham certificates, and if you had any gifts from the vendors, that is, Dylan always had some flashlights and stuff to hand out. RMI would have coffee mugs, stuff like that. You're dishing out stuff like that, and
Yeah.
you go around, you buy lunches for the crews on the floor, and that's all you do for that 6-7 weeks there. And that's when iPods came out, and you guys, at least Jason did, wanted the iPods.
Yeah.
Well, the iPods were like $400 goddamn dollars.
Yeah, they're expensive.
They
were
were
pretty sweet.
ridiculous. when
This is
came
before
out.
they started making them in China. This is when they started making them in the U.S.
Yeah. That, and he also wanted those carbon fiber hockey sticks.
The
Decent.
synergies.
Synergies,
What
yeah.
is it? They're like
Yeah.
$130.
Yeah.
So I figured, well, I got to get a part-time job. We're going to pull this off. And I just looked in the newspaper and saw that there was a kiosk open, C's Candy, which I had no idea who it was, but they were opening a kiosk for the holiday season, which was perfect. And so I went in and applied, and the
What did
lady
you have
hired.
Did they ask for your candy experience?
No.
Did you have to say very experienced with Reese's peanut butter cups?
You had to pass a very basic math. Okay.
Okay.
So,
all right.
so you can add stuff up and charge them the right price. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But that
makes
was
sense.
that was the biggest thing. I had no idea what C's Candy was. First night I'm working there, we've got and these I say girls, they're probably in their 20s, late 20s, early 30s.
Sure.
Started coming down that particular section of the mall and would start screaming when they saw the C's
Oh wow.
and running. All right.
Big C's. Okay.
C's, I didn't know, I love it. And they would automatically grab all kinds of, the Toffeettes were always their favorites. That
Which
was
ones?
The Toffeettes.
Toffeettes.
Toffeettes. Those are little things, look like cat turds.
I think I know what you're talking about, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it was only about a week till the So the lady that they had hired as the manager for that, they basically got tired of her, showing up, working an hour and a half, and charging them for the whole day and leaving. And so they offered me, "You want to be the manager?" I said, "Fine, I can do this."
Nice. What is your affiliation with See's Candy now? Because I just got some for Christmas from you.
Well, because I go there.
Are you just an ambassador now?
No, I'm just a guy buying candy for his kids.
What is your favorite item at See's Candy?
Key lime truffles.
Key lime truffles? I thought you were going to go peanut brittle.
No,
that's just what he couldn't sell, so he brought that home.
That's what that was?
No. I would buy the small boxes and bring them home because you guys absolutely loved it.
It was good.
It was good. Still is. Do we have any update on the explanation of diapers?
I think because I was there was a religious organization at St. Joseph.
You're going to bring religion into this? There's no way religion has anything to do.
You want to hear this or not?
Yes, I do.
Yes. You want to tell the story or should I?
Sorry, you got it, Dad. No, you can go.
Okay, thank you. It was called Sodality, and I was on the Sodality committee.
What's a Sodality?
It's the Blessed Mother. It's a society. The Society of Mary is for the Marianist brothers who ran St. Joseph High School.
Okay.
And Sodality is, and this was not unique to my high school.
This is common.
This is common in the Catholic faith.
So what does one do to get on the Sodality Council?
Basically, it was just a faith-based. You would recruit people to come into meetings to read the Bible, to pray, stuff like that.
Dad, how is this have anything to do with diapers?
I'm getting there.
He's getting there, Travis.
Oh, my bad.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm making this. I was the youngest guy. I was the only freshman on this committee. And all the seniors decided to call me Diapers.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So you didn't shit your pants on the altar?
No.
All right.
I never got caught.
We know how it goes.
Sometimes that wine just runs right through you. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh. All right. Since we told stories of getting kicked out of preschool, and the 92%ers have been dying for your perspective. What do you remember from both of us getting kicked out of preschool?
Well, what do you mean? What do I remember? All of it.
Well, yeah. I guess tell that story. You just told the Sodiacy story, and just tell that one now.
Well, Jason gets in a fight every year, starting in first grade.
Every month, Jason got in a fight.
Every year, Jason gets in a fight. I'd have to go in to see the principal, talk our way out of it. The first year, I took your mother with me. Bad idea.
Why?
Well, your mother almost got you doing more time. Your mother went in there and argued with them about this. What happened to the other guy?
One mom went in there with two thumbs right to the eye.
Yeah, that's right. What happened to the other guy?
My kid didn't do it.
The kid that started the fight is in the hospital. That didn't do us any good.
Not a good start.
So after we got out of that one, I told your mother, "You're never doing this again." Jason gets in trouble. I'll handle it.
So this happened in the preschool one when I stabbed the kid with the sport.
No, I don't know about the.
You're farther down the line.
Elementary school when you were suspended, not tossed out.
Okay, so I'll ask the question again. When
we're going back to the sport.
Yeah, no.
In his defense, we did already go over everything about. It's all the same. The sport incident.
The sport's pretty much a dead issue. I got nothing to add on that.
You got nothing to add?
What was the worst trouble you remember getting into when you were a kid?
Not a chance we're going there.
Come on. All right. What's a good story? What's a good story?
All right. What's a good story?
60 years old at this point. It can't be that.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
The supermarkets used to have this thing where they would... and it was in conjunction with the local TV station. They would print out cards with numbers on them, kind of like bingo cards, but they were all relative to a race, a horse race.
Okay.
And the horse race, you didn't know what track, you didn't know anything about it, but you tuned in at a certain time on a Thursday evening, and for 5 minutes,
horse won.
And they would throw this horse race out there, which might have been 30 years ago at a track in California. All right.
Smart. Yeah.
Whichever number horse won. Well, my father, as a messenger for Brings, would go to all those grocery stores, and he would bring home a pack of these things. These cards,
yeah.
that you
Golden
could check
ticket.
them out.
is what these things were.
So I sold them at school.
You're selling phony tickets.
So yeah, that was my brief experience as a bookie of sorts.
You got caught?
I got caught.
What was the punishment?
The punishment was I got grounded for a while. I didn't.
Did the nuns catch you though?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think the nun was the first one that caught it.
Did you get the ruler?
Oh yeah, well you get the ruler just for looking the wrong way, you know.
What's the next step up from the ruler?
I don't know. That pretty much kept everybody in line.
I got you. That was enough.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, Dad, you've been DMing the New Heights social media accounts, which I'm impressed that you know how to send a DM and you know how to send a post to somebody. But they've all been about outer space. Every single one of them have been articles about.
One time, the last week, I saw another thing about SETI, about they have heard something. Now, nobody's claiming that this is
What they hear?
anything
Aliens.
more than just.
We don't want to jump to conclusions.
That's right.
But
But we're hearing
But
things.
it does not appear to be man-made. But, you know, and the way it repeats, they said it's very interesting. But it was interesting enough, there was a news article about it.
So what was the publication of the news article?
I know something online. I mean, I don't think it was
it's gotta
saying
be true then. All right.
I
So,
think I saw it on People.
That's reliable.
maybe there.
Gotcha.
that's not very reliable, actually.
No,
But you believe it's aliens. That's why you sent it to the New Heights page.
I sent it to New Heights page because you told everybody about me listening with the computer.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I thought that was I thought that was.
Are you aware that we don't run the New Heights social? Like we don't answer the.
It's just Jake.
It's just Jake.
Okay. Jake from State Farm, or is this a different
No.
Jake?
No, I don't think this guy wears khakis. Way less important, but still very important.
Yeah, he's way more important to us, Jake.
Yeah. This is great. So,
Is
Dad,
Jake complaining about the DMs?
No,
he thought it was very
very
enlightening,
much a
actually.
big fan of it.
Yeah, he enjoyed every bit of it. Dad, do you think they were aliens?
I don't know. From what I read in this article,
nobody knows.
This very well could just be a natural phenomenon, but it is unique in that they haven't heard this before.
All right, well, that's fair. Let's get to some Christmas stuff. We didn't talk any Christmas stuff.
Yeah. What are your favorite Christmas traditions that we used to do at the house growing up?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh, when we would go over on Coventry and buy stuff for your mom.
Yep.
That was a lot of fun. I
Well
loved
played.
doing that. with
Coventry
you
was
guys.
great because there was a bunch of stores right in a row. You could just knock it all out. They had the jewelry store right there, Big Fun, and they even had a little bit of jewelry at Big Fun. If I
Yeah,
don't,
and they had
They had
Record
everything.
it was
Revolution.
like a
they had
one-stop
lots of-
shop. It was such a great. Is that still there?
Pressers. It's downtown now.
No,
They
Big
moved it
I don't think
downtown.
it's on
Big
Coventry.
Fun's gone.
There's a very similar store though downtown that I remember walking past and was like, "Oh my gosh, that just reminded me of Big Fun."
And there's one over by Beachland Ballroom.
There
Okay.
you go.
There's a little shop in there that's got a lot of. No, they don't have the candy and stuff, but they got a lot of the older toys and things.
There you go. Well, we're just taking you down Cleveland Heights history, ladies and gentlemen. Some of the fun things that we remember as a kid were the blueberry muffins that moms used to make every single Christmas morning.
Yes.
On the honey baked ham. Am I misremembering? Do we? I feel like we always had the honey baked ham cooked. Like we always ate it warm. Am I mistaken on that?
You buy it cooked. All right, it's already
Okay.
cooked when you come home. Bring it home.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you had a huge family, you would
Yeah.
put the whole ham wrapped up in that foil in the oven and let the whole thing warm up that way.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But there's no way we're gonna eat that much ham.
Right.
That's when I would start. I would line a baking sheet with foil, cut off a bunch of slices, put them down, put a little brown sugar, extra brown sugar on there, some
No
pineapple.
wonder it was so good.
Warm it up,
So
and
good.
we would make sandwiches.
Yes. So because Kylie's family eats it cold, and it like is.
That's not uncommon.
I know. Apparently, it's super common. Which one is? What do you like it more? You like it
I
obviously.
like it better. I
with
like
brown
the
sugar
sandwiches.
melted on top.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, never mind. What is your favorite Christmas movie? And is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. It's a wonderful
you.
movie that takes place at Christmas time.
Yeah,
But
right.
it's that movie would have been a hit no matter when they did it.
Exactly.
It's just the song at the beginning and the end was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Sounds like you think it's a Christmas movie.
You can watch it around Christmas. There's nothing wrong with that. But.
What are you taking, Dad? Die Hard or Four Brothers?
Scrooged.
Scrooge. Little Bill Murray, actually.
Yes, Scrooge.
That's
is
your
my
favorite?
That's my favorite.
What's your favorite Bill Murray movie?
My favorite Bill, probably Groundhog Day.
It's got to be Kingpin, Dad. It's got to be Kingpin.
Kingpin is so good.
Caddyshack.
Caddyshack, yeah.
Caddyshack.
That's not... Caddyshack's bigger than just Bill. Like, Bill's not the main guy in Caddyshack, but...
Yeah, goofy. All right. Well, before we let you go, big guy, have you enjoyed your Reese's endorsement?
Yes, they were wonderful. I'm trying not to eat that many sweets now for a variety of
Reese's,
reasons.
how about you cut it the fuck out?
But
sending this man all this irresistible candy.
I did spread the candy around the neighborhood, and but the majority of it went to Fuentes de Salud. That is a clinic on the south side of Philly.
Nice.
You're a good man.
Do they make diet Reese cups yet? Have they figured that out?
Oh, I'm sure they have. Okay. I'm sure somebody has.
Well, we know.
It's good to know
from
you're
now
still
on,
providing candy for people around the holidays, as you always have.
You'll be Willy Wonka to us forever, Dad.
Willy Wonka. All right.
Thanks for joining us today, big guy.
Happy holidays to the 92%ers.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
All right.
Well played.
All right.
Alrighty.
All
All
right,
right.
big
I'll
guy.
see you guys.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
It's time to talk about our next sponsor. That's right, The Farmer's Dog. If you know one thing about this show, it's that on occasion you will see a giant dog walking behind
Just
me.
by occasion.
And you've probably been wondering what it is that I feed that dog, and the answer is The Farmer's Dog.
Yeah. Well, The Farmer's Dog makes and delivers fresh, healthy dog food. It's recommended by vets, nutritionally balanced, and made from human-grade ingredients in safe, clean kitchens.
And my wife prefers that they eat this over the gophers in the backyard.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if your dog is old or young.
Okay.
It's always the right time to begin investing in their health, helping you live more healthy, happy, full years together.
They also send the food pre-portioned specifically for your dog based on their unique nutritional needs. So get 50% off your first box of fresh, healthy food at thefarmersdog.com/New Heights. Plus, you get free shipping. How about that?
Just go to thefarmersdog.com/New Heights to get 50% off. That's thefarmersdog.com/New Heights. Alrighty, we need to shout out one of our sponsors that you probably see us drinking all the time, and that's Accelerator Active Energy Drink. Except this time, we're sipping on some brand new flavors. That's right. Got me a little cherry ice pop.
And I just had my favorite one, the Tropical Punch.
There we go.
That is the other new flavor that you can only get at drinkaccelerator.com. Jason, why don't you tell them what they got for the new year?
Well, it's almost a new year, 92%ers. As a matter of fact, next episode will be the new year. So if you've been looking for ways to accelerate your fitness in 2024, look no further than Accelerator and their new innovative flavors.
Accelerator Active Energy Drink has 0 sugars. 92%ers. It gives you sustained energy.
Boy, does it.
Get your metabolism going, which means it gets it going.
That's true.
Gets it going.
That's what you want.
My metabolism going right now because I just drank one. And it gives you the enhanced focus that you need to accomplish absolutely anything in life. That's right. Maybe play in the NFL on the football field, or take care of 3 kids. Yeah, I mean anything. I use these to get my day going.
That's right, Trev. New innovation flavors, cherry ice pop and tropical punch are available only at drinkaccelerator.com. And from now until the end of the year, you can get $5 off any 2 12-packs at drinkaccelerator.com. Just use code NEWHEIGHTS5.
And the last member of the Kelce family joining us here has become the 92%ers fan favorite. That's right. Her New Heights appearance earlier this year is our most listened to and watched episode of all time, which makes her the greatest guest ever. And she's back for her second time. And for good reason. She's the Queen of the North. The Duchess of Delco. Princess Diana. Kylie Kelce, ladies and gentlemen, making her highly anticipated return to New Heights. Please welcome Kylie Kelce. Kylie, you gotta clap for yourself.
Quiet, Elliot.
How was Christmas?
Christmas was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, how was your Christmas, Trav?
Fuck, the worst. I'm not gonna
Sorry.
lie. I've had better. But it ended well. It ended well with good Christmas cheer and great people.
Love
And that's always gonna save Christmas no matter if you lose to the Raiders or not. So yeah.
Okay.
But we've been asking
it's
everyone
looking
how's
up.
Christmas. Did Santa come to the Kelce household?
He did.
Ooh.
He did. There was a question of whether or not presents would be there in the morning.
Yep.
But they were. They were there. Santa stopped by. Not a single ounce of coal was left. So, dodged a bullet there.
That's one. How helpful has Jason been in Christmas shopping?
How honest do you want to be?
Did Jason get you a gift?
He did.
What?
Yeah, more than
did he
one,
get you?
Trav. More than one.
Ooh, okay.
He got me. I'm
at
wearing
you.
one of the necklaces right
nice.
now. The
Not only
necklace
is he
that he got
sexy
me.
Batman, he is sexy Santa over there. All right now.
Yes, he is.
What's the necklace?
It's a little necklace from my favorite jewelry store.
Love that. Love that.
Without
It's a
fail, if
Kelce
he
move
comes,
right there.
it is. I've heard that this was the Mama Kelce gift, like every single year.
No,
He would
not a
never.
necklace.
He would
No,
never.
it was earrings
He would never,
and a
yeah.
candle.
And pistachios.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And turtles, the little turtle chocolates.
Yes.
From See's Candy.
I don't think those are from C's.
Well,
But
I tried. Jason got me this necklace, and he also got me a Transformer. He got me Optimus Prime.
I did.
ooh, is it the Optimus that
Yes.
that turns into the car
Yes.
and the robot? Nice.
Yes.
I'm
I'm very excited about it.
But is it voice command?
Yes.
Yes. Here's the problem.
The kids are terrified of it.
We had it
Yes.
on for approximately 30 seconds, and there was just absolute screams of terror, and we had to immediately turn it off.
So we haven't gotten to appreciate it.
No, it's been in the box, and every time they come downstairs and see the box, they're like, "It's in the box," and I'm like, "Yes, it's in the box." You're not going to turn on the robot. No, I'm not going to turn on the robot. Every single time.
I would have to turn it on every time they. What were the favorite gifts for the girls? What did you see them light up for?
Everything. I mean, there wasn't any.
Oh, Wyatt asked for a rainbow bear.
She did. She flipped her.
Santa, aka Chuck Hammond.
Is that who got that?
Yeah, because he went in to build a bear.
Chuck.
And he saved our asses the night before. And
That boy
he was
Chuck.
at the mall. And he hooked it up. Because that was a last minute ask.
Yeah.
It was.
She had only
She
been
added
asking
that.
for Barbie.
Correct.
And
Which
then-
she got one.
Ellie was asking for dinosaurs.
And we got a lot of dinosaurs.
Probably too
Nice.
many dinosaurs.
Remember when I didn't blow up your spot about being involved in Christmas shopping?
Yeah.
I've managed that the way I'd manage that tone, sir.
All right.
Okay.
Fucking tighten up over there. Can you explain to everybody how it works for like NFL families when you have a Christmas game? Like, did you guys open gifts at home later after the Eagles game, or how did that work for you guys this year?
So our plan up until probably Saturday was to do Christmas completely on the 26th. So basically to pretend that it wasn't happening on the 25th, and then suddenly that's Christmas Eve,
Can't
and
do
the
that.
following morning after the game, Jason would be home for the full day, and we would get to do the full Christmas morning and then into Christmas dinner. We lucked out, and his schedule allowed him to be home Monday morning, so we were able to do gifts Monday morning
Nice.
and then dinner the 26th. We still did dinner the 26th because obviously we were a little busy. And then, he likes to lollygag, so we were at the stadium until 10 o'clock.
Just in the hidden steamer.
Yeah,
Jason?
quaffing his beard.
Oh, no. I don't know. Just taking my time.
Literally just
in good
moseying.
combo with my teammates.
Like we said earlier, Kylie's episode on New Heights is our most popular show, and the 92%ers have been dying to ask you all sorts of questions, Kai, since your last episode. So we're going to do a little 92%ers question and answer session.
Of course.
The first one is a follow-up comment from our episode earlier in the week. That's right, from @Molly Rose 4567. 1,000% chance Kelce already misplaced his Rolex at New Heights. Yeah. Kylie, did Jason already lose his Rolex that he just got for Christmas?
No, it's upstairs by the dining room. I showed it to
Rolex.
the one that Jenny got. I showed it to
I had no idea he got a Rolex.
I showed it to your dad last night at the dinner.
Was I still sitting at the table?
I don't think so.
The answer is no. I was probably cleaning up.
I'll give that a round of applause. Jake hasn't lost it yet. All right.
Yeah,
There we go.
I got it.
I will say, his Super Bowl Rolex, which is what I thought you were referring to, that is one thing that he consistently, I would say, can locate.
Yep.
Which is astonishing.
It is astonishing. I'm not going to lie, because he does
Be a little
guarantee
proud
he
of him,
doesn't
right?
wind that. He doesn't wind it.
We got the box.
That was one of the Christmas presents from a few Christmases ago. I got a winding box.
Oh,
Whatever
nice.
that's
So it
called.
just stays on the right date and time.
I just
All
leave
right.
it there. Yeah.
You wear it.
Well, I leave it when I'm not wearing it. I leave
Okay.
it.
I was going to say,
You
you're acting like
actually
you never
put that
wear it.
back? That's impressive.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. If you have a guy in your family that has a watch, get him a watch winder for Christmas.
Box.
And he'll actually use it.
Kylie, did you see that the Olympic gold medalist skier Michaela Schifrin, I'm too far away. I think it's Schifrin, offered to help
You
teach
can
you?
zoom in on that, right?
You can't. So I've tried.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then you better get your eyes checked. I don't know what else to tell you.
All right, here, I'll ask you. Kylie, did you see that the Olympic gold medalist, the skier, offered her help to teach you?
I did not see this. I only saw this because it popped up in some New Heights developments.
Oh, nice. So you follow us on social?
It's on my For You page.
So, yeah, please, can you explain how amazing you were by the end of it, though?
Here's the deal. Is
there anything you want to add to the story?
No, I really feel like, besides the fact that this man... Okay.
This man? What am I getting blamed for?
Besides the fact that this man was out there yelling at me...
I was not yelling at you. I was coaching you.
Aggressively. This man was out there...
It's a little bit of a yell.
This man was
That's
out
what we
there.
talked about. That's how I talked to Wyatt and Elliot. Pizza! Pizza! It's not a yell.
This
It's
man was trying to explain to me about how to cut on the outside edge.
well, inside edge of one.
Pro move right there. It's a pro skier move.
Here's the problem, Trav. I'm not an ice skater either.
Yeah.
So he was trying to explain it in ice hockey skating
He
terms.
was. Mhm.
And it wasn't clicking. Shocker. So if it were not for Keely, I
Oh, my
wouldn't have
goodness.
survived.
She definitely saved the day.
Keely Anderson, all props to her. She is the only reason that I made it out of Aspen alive. I'm assuming most people have skied. I had never even clipped into skis before or been in skiing boots. They have like a tilt forward so that you're constantly sort of on your
Quads
toes
are
almost.
burning. Quads are burning for sure.
Here's the problem with that. If you try to sit down, your butt does not touch the ground.
Nope.
I found that out the hard way when I got off the ski lift and immediately tried to bail onto my ass.
Can't go back. You gotta
No.
go side.
No. I must have been in a aerodynamic, like fully folded down aerodynamic position for a good 10 seconds before I was like, it's not working, and had to
Stop
bail
it.
out
Going faster.
sideways.
There you go. Yeah. Golly.
That was the moment I should have turned around. I should have gotten my ass right back on that ski lift. But the problem is
No,
that
I'm not
I
gonna let
love
you
a
do that.
challenge.
Yes.
I love a challenge.
See?
And if someone's like, physically, you should be able to do this, I'm like, then I can do it. And
Yeah.
that is exactly what happened.
And you did it.
And you did it.
I will say, I think you said it took me 45 minutes to get down that mountain. I think you were being generous. I think it took me like a good hour, maybe a little more.
I was being extremely generous. Kylie, we got to the bottom of the hill 45 minutes before you did. That's what I really meant.
That's what I'm saying. I think, yeah. I'll tell you what.
I had like 5 beers by the time I was at the bottom of that hill when we finally saw you like in plain sight coming down.
You know what
That was the
blew my
worst. That was
mind?
the scariest part because at
That's
the
where
bottom is where
everybody-
all of the hills like merged, and I was
Yeah.
like, "There's a lot of traffic at the bottom of the hill. I don't know how she's gonna handle this."
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I got out the binoculars and was ready for some action.
There was one period. There was one
more
steep,
electric.
there was one steep drop off. Probably like 25, 30
I know what you're
minutes
talking
in.
about, yeah.
And it was a pretty short short part of the hill.
Yeah.
But I think it's where we had like the.
There was a mountain.
I need you to-
We need
I
to
need
stop
you-
calling it a hill. That's what
Okay. I think it was the moment where Jason was like, "We're not waiting for you," and
no.
I was going and veered left. And if you veered too far left, you were going off the edge of the mountain.
Yeah.
And I had this moment of, I don't
How
think
far
I
left
should
did
be
you go? I
here.
never saw that. Huh?
It was like a.
No, yeah, I remember
It was
this.
a drop off.
I do remember
It
this.
was trees and then
Yeah.
a drop off.
It was a steep ass drop off too. I remember that.
Yes. And that was the moment I went sideways on the edge of the mountain, and looked up at the clouds and was like, I think I should have gotten back on the ski lift. Not to mention, I've had, like Jason said, I was in pizza the whole way down. I've had 2 hip surgeries. I'm not equipped to be at that angle
Yeah.
for that long while pushing against the snow.
my
It
gosh.
was Hot Mess Express down that mountain.
What? What?
Yeah. At the end, the worst part was the little skiers coming past me.
Oh yeah, the little ones, the kids just flying by. Yeah.
They were flying. They
and
were
it was
good.
right at the end where you guys are talking about, because it's where the fast people merged with the slightly slower people.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And
100%.
I came out to merge, and I'll tell you what, these freaking 4-year-olds are just zipping past me, and I was like, you know what, big tree, fall hard, okay?
Yeah,
That's why
there you
I'm
go.
scared and you're fine.
Yeah.
And that's how I comforted
Big
myself.
tree fell hard. My favorite part of the entire day was getting the skis and just knowing that you were not even supposed to be on this mountain.
The woman literally looked at me and said, you shouldn't be here. With a dead face.
Yeah.
I was like,
And it wasn't like a condescending, you shouldn't be
no,
here.
it was straight up,
like,
you should not be here. She said, how much experience do you have? I said, none. She said, you shouldn't be here.
It's real.
And then I sort of glanced around at the 8 other people that we were with and was like, well, they're not leaving, so I'm not leaving. And if you can't beat them, join them.
You gotta be a
So,
trooper. And you were a
I'm
fucking
going up
trooper.
there.
Well, let's get to our next one. I need the shark story from Kylie. Oh, yeah. Jason is the best storyteller, but how did it feel that Jason left you out in the middle of the infested waters and on the mountain twice, 2 times?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in defense, she was nowhere near the shark, so I didn't really leave her in a compromised
What does
position.
nowhere near the shark mean?
She was
I
not
was in
anywhere
the
near.
same water he was.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
you were
I'm saying.
significantly more
So
inland.
you could
weren't as
see
far.
Kylie and you could see the shark.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
was hard to see Kylie, though. That's how
That's
far away
weird.
she was. It was
No, it
difficult.
wasn't.
It was hard to see.
It was hard to see her.
Let me
Like,
tell you why it was hard to see me. Because this man was in and out of the water a million times because he couldn't stay up on his board.
if the shark would have been
It is-
anywhere near you, I would have jumped in and attacked.
It is the fastest I've ever
would have
seen a
been-
big man move was when he would fall in the water and then have to get back up on his board because
Quick feet.
the boy,
Gotta get
he
up.
was not staying in that water. Okay,
It's lava. It's lava.
this is
It's lava.
before the shark. He could not stay in the water. Every time he fell in, it was full panic to get his ass back up on that board. He could not stay up. And to his defense, he was paddling out, and it was our understanding that if you were paddling out into the ocean, that it was harder to stay up. And if you were paddling in with the waves, it was much easier. This man, like, we're just out there sort of going around, paddling, checking out what was underneath us. And I turn around, and this man is the fastest I've ever seen this man move. I was like, oh, look at him go. He's not even... and all I said to him was, are you done? And he was like, mm-hmm.
You didn't. That's what you gave her?
Well, she was so far away from me. It was hard to hear what she said because she was so far away from the shark. So it was hard to tell what she was saying.
This was as he was paddling past me. Travis, he had to paddle past me to get into the shore. He had to paddle past me, and he didn't say anything.
Yeah, but I was out there. I was with the shark. It was me and that one guy, and everybody else was.
Have you gone back in the ocean with Jason since?
Not with Jason.
Who'd you go in the ocean with?
Myself.
All right. Well, what was worse then? Being left on a mountain or being left in the ocean?
I feel like him not mentioning that there was a